Hey guys, guess what? I made an app. This is a first for me. This app is called LoomSketch. And I made this because I wanted to play around with patterns for my rigid heddle loom. I didn't want to deal with treadles or heddles. So just something that's sort of a basic grid, but with a little bit of flexibility. I've never done an app before, but I'm pretty proud of it so far. Let me show you what I got. So you open it up. This is the starting point right here. You can choose a color if you want. You can adjust the warp threads individually if you want. Here's some wefts. You can still go in and like draw over these. So let's say you want your weft to go over all of these brown warps. You can do that. You can fill everything, clear everything. So one of the things I really wanted is to have some symmetry and some grids and know where the center mark is. So you get these little toggles here where you can turn the information on. You have this little guy right here where you can choose different spacings if you want that. I've got this 4-way button here available, and you can also see like the center mark here. You can make a motif design here that's like, here's a little flower, kind of. Or you could just do a vertical option or a horizontal option. You can increase the grid size. Let's get rid of that. Another thing that I really wanted is I wanted to change the warp and the weft thicknesses. I like to weave with a thin warp and a thick weft, so you can see here. So if you go under the threads tab here, you can increase or decrease all of the warp or individual warps. Let's see, here's the weft. So I want to increase the weft thickness. So it gives you that option. There's also an option, like if you want to play with creating something based off of a photo, you can import an image. It'll bring in swatches from that photo, and you can reduce or increase those colors in that swatch. So it comes in at a transparency, but you can increase the opacity of that. So you can scale it, you can stretch it. So if you want to adjust that a little bit, you can have it automatically fill the space. I wanted this so if I wanted to just kind of like draw a simple little face and use a photo as a rough outline, I could. Or like, let's say I wanted to make a tapestry or something. Let me increase the grid here a bit. So I've got then there. I can click fill grid with photo. Just clicked on that and then it's in there. One little weird thing is it adds extra swatches every time you tweak the photo. Did I show you the tile thing? Let's say I adjust the tile to be a 4x1. Just the repeat tile to be like that. 4-way with that. So there's that. My first ever app. What do you think?